let's talk about this, how to set up, what to think about, and what you're gonna do. So you wanna grip pretty much as narrow as you can, but not at the expense that you can't bring your elbows inside your hands. So we wanna get in a comfortable position because we don't wanna leak energy. We wanna have straight wrists in line with our elbows, with our body nice and tight, with a straight neutral spine. We don't want to overarch. We want to maintain neutral spine, staying tight, and that will allow us to push air into our low back and create a very stable core to allow that squat to happen at the hip. So my right shoulder is a little tight from playing a lot of baseball in my life. So basically I'm going to take a little bit wider grip. You might take a little bit more narrow, especially at a younger age when you still have a lot more flexibility. So we want to get under that bar. That bar rests on our traps. We get in a squat stance. Now there's no exact stance. You've learned this for the goblet squat. There's no exact perfect stance. Play around, see where you feel strongest. I make sure that from here, my wrists are straight. I'm pulling my elbows down like I'm doing a lat pull down, maintaining that straight wrist. I stand straight up. I stepped back in either 2 to 3 steps. We don't want to do more. If you're doing more, practice with just the bar. We walk back, back. I'm splitting the floor, gripping the toes, or the floor with my toes like I'm corkscrewing it, pushing the floor apart, maintaining that tension. I take a deep breath into my belly. Push it into my lower back. Sit all the way down past parallel where your hips are going below your knees. And drive back up, maintaining that corkscrew position where you're really trying to push out through your hips and torquing that glute so everything's tight. You're bracing tight. You're not pushing into your belt. You're creating air into your whole diaphragm, and you're pushing that air. You can think about pushing it into your back. If you're constipated, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever sat on a toilet where you can't go, and you're pushing and you feel it in your low back, that's a good kind of cue to think about what you're doing here. Filling your belly with air, not your chest. Fill the belly. Push that air into my low back. Maintain neutral spine, and sit through my hips. And that is the back squat.